Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Alfonso Vargas. How you doing, Alfonso? Good afternoon, Joshua. Hey, that gas just came down to $2.76 a gallon, but the diesel is at $3.36 a gallon. Now, anybody in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County, if you do not know, the country shop on South Dixie Highway, Highway 41 South, has gas, regular unleaded, for $2.60 a gallon. Now that is what it was just the other day. That is 16 cents less a gallon than here at the Walmart Neighborhood Market on Walnut Avenue. Hello, Bill Crockett. Good afternoon, Tika Sammy. How you doing? Great to see you again. Hello, Sammy. Great to see you, my friend. Hey, it is a beautiful afternoon in Dalton, Georgia. You know what I mean, Vern. Good afternoon, Ronnie Tackett, officer, Right Here Media, Alan Davis. You know what I mean, Vern. Great to see y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Andre. I am 58 years old. Whoa, thank you so much, Tika Sammy. You are so awesome, Sammy. Hello, Nate. Hello, McIver. Glenn McIver. Good afternoon, Michelle. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, ma'am, Miss Michelle. I was arrested on my Wednesday morning, September the 10th, live stream at the 1 hour, 14 minute, and 20 second mark. Hello, Yoda. May the force be with you. I was charged with disorderly conduct for standing up for the United States Constitution, for standing up for my First Amendment rights, my Fourth Amendment rights, and my 14th Amendment rights. Good afternoon, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Well, I was only there for about 4 or 5 hours, but it's really not about the length of time that I was there. It's the fact that I was arrested for a crime I did not commit. Now, First Amendment protected activity, freedom of the press, free speech, freedom of religion, the freedom to peaceably assemble, and the freedom to redress our government with our grievances means exactly that we, the people, are protected by the First Amendment from being arrested or fined for exercising our constitutional rights. Thank you so much, Sammy. I pray that you have an awesome, awesome day as well. Hey, EagleNick is fixing to swing the channel towards something I really love. I'm going to start doing a whole lot of fishing. We're going to try to start auditing some of our waterways, some of the places that we as citizens of Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County, and the state of Georgia pay to purchase a fishing license. Yep, that's why we're going to move it to fishing where I don't have to get loud. Now, if I'm around a waterway fishing, I won't be talking loud because it will scare the fish. But there shouldn't be any other kind of interruptions or any other kind of noise or any other kind of disturbance. Hey, Miss Amy, that's why I fish alone. You actually have to be careful when you're fishing. You can put a fish hook in somebody else or yourself, or most of the time, most fishermen tree fish like they're fishing for squirrels. I don't like fishing for squirrels. Good afternoon, Northwoods Press. Now, EagleNick is fixing to purchase him a pull-behind trailer for my decathlon Rock Rider ST50 so that I can put my rod and reel and all my fishing tackle in that little pull-behind trailer, to where I will not have no problems transporting it there or back. So we're really fixing to get into doing some fishing content. So do not be surprised if my YouTube channel goes strictly fishing. I figure that way I've only got to worry about the game warden. You know what I mean, Vernon? I am a licensed fisherman. I do have a valid Georgia fishing license. It is something I growed up enjoying. Hello, Floyd Officer, Brian Forrest, Vladimir Putin, Medi. Nah, I don't think that is really Vladimir Putin in here, y'all. Hello, Cassandra. Yeah, they should have spelled it P-O-O-T-I-N. You know what I mean, Vern? At least try to make it funny. Hello, Fatima. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, sweet honey. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, you are very, very welcome. Good afternoon, Chris Phelps. That is really too much information. You know what I mean, Vern? Good afternoon, Patrick Hunt. How you doing, Patrick? Fishing with EagleNick. Hello, Peter Jones. I wish we had some of that there fried chicken. You know what I mean, Vern? Southern fried chicken. Sweet honey, we are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Where are you from, sweet honey? Hello, Ronnie Tackett. Planet X-15. Never heard of them. I don't watch The Simpsons. Good afternoon, the Truth Spitter. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hey, EagleNick loves them there Green Bay Packers. But I prefer the Philadelphia Eagles, #1. My #2 team would be the Green Bay Packers, though. Good afternoon, John Blanchard. Hello, Rachel in the UK. Hello, Chingaderas. Hey, EagleNick likes the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. They're the #1 cheerleaders. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, I used to love the Atlanta Falcons back in the day. Back when they had old Steve Barkowski and Dan Fouts. I stopped following football a long time ago, but when I did watch it, I would always watch either the Philadelphia Eagles, the Green Bay Packers, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, Dean Fulford. EagleNick does not use illicit drugs, nor do I take prescription drugs, nor do I drink alcohol. That is my choice. Hello, Mark Locklear. Well, I hear some loud music. We're going to have to make sure we don't pick it up. I don't know which vehicle it is, but we don't want to get a copyright strike because of somebody else's music. I can still hear it. I might have to mute it for a minute, y'all. Chris Phelps, let me explain something to you about the First Amendment, about the entire United States Constitution. Now that is designed to protect we the people, the citizens of the United States, against our governments, city, county, state, and federal. Our First Amendment rights only apply against our governments. You do not have free speech to just sit and say anything about another person if they are not with the government. That is not protected free speech. Good afternoon, D-Nice 7180. How many people out there do we have that either hunts or fishes wherever you live? Hello, True Man. Hello, Matt S. CRFX. Well, do you realize we have to pay our government to enjoy something that our Creator gave to all mankind. He created all the lakes, the streams, the springs, the rivers, the oceans. Yeah, I saw that thing of deer, boy, they were beautiful. But do you realize you are taxed because you hunt, you fish, you drive, you eat, you sleep. You got to pay taxes on cover, pillows, beds. You got to pay taxes on the couch you're going to sit in, the lumber to build your house, the property taxes itself, insurance to drive a car, tax on the fuel, the oil, the tires, any of the components that you have to replace, from spark plugs to plug wires, starters, alternators, your food, your personal hygiene products. Everything you do is taxed. You have to pay to enjoy it. Now that is not very much life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Good afternoon, Tony Macaroni. His mind is so narrow that it must be bony. You know what I mean, Burn? Bone brain. Hello, Tony. Great to see ye. Well, once again, I do not know who number 7 is. Doodlebug. We got a red convertible, Doodlebug, Volkswagen. Somebody send me $5. You know what I mean, Burn? $5, make you holler. Hey, you might have a brother that is there, brother, but I'm not the brother gonna shout him out. Say hello to my friend, Hugh Jazz. I'm not going to say hello to your friend named Harry Scrotum either. You know what I mean, Burn? That is some of the childish trolling I've ever seen. Y'all need to go back to troll school. If you're going to try to troll the best, you better be the best. You know what I mean, Burn? Now, there's been a few of them get by me because I didn't take the time to realize what it was going to sound like when I said that their name. But old EagleNick is not a fish. I won't take any more bait. Roses are red and violets are black. And I don't care if so is your crack. Keep it to yourself. I do not want to know. Welcome to the EagleNick Audit Show. You know what I mean? Burn. Now, I don't really pay a lot of attention to a lot of that there chat. Good afternoon, legendary princess. EagleNick prays that you have a very blessed day as well. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. Aaron Marin, welcome to the live. Hello, Stargazer. Hello, King. Matt S. What's going on? And all the rest. You know what I mean, Vern. Hey, it is great to see you all this afternoon. Hello, the Truth Spitter. Again, how you doing, my friend? We're going to have to set the phone down for a minute. My left hand is getting numb. Now, for anybody that don't know, I have a severely injured left arm. Hey, maybe I ought to write a song. You knew I had a severely hurt arm, but the way you twisted on them, you was only trying to cause me harm. You tried to make me flinch, to cry out in pain, to pull away from you so you could give me some more of the same. Hello, Feature Milligan. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, I didn't never say nothing about no blue tractor. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Whoops, there it is. Loud music again. We gonna have to talk and blare it out. Hello, New Life. Hello, KK. Good afternoon, Billy Burns. Great to see you, Billy. Hello, Conorg 819. Conorg, why am I so funny? Oh, EagleNick, he might be funny, but I bet I don't got a whole lot of money. I might be funny, ha ha, but that's it. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Mike Monick, Crestview, Florida. Welcome on to the live stream, my friend. Hey, EagleNick is proud to be a hillbilly. I was adopted into the hillbilly family. I just didn't get the money like Jed Clampett. You know what I mean, Vern? Good afternoon, Megs. Hello, Rocky. How you doing, cuz? Megs Jovan, Lake City, Florida, USA. Home of the Seminole Indians, or rather the Seminole Native Americans. The Everglades. Solid as a rock, like a rock. As strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me like a rock. I was something to see like a rock. Unencumbered by the weight, by these hustlers and their dreams. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all, and I still believed in my dreams. Wearing Crocs. Yeah, that's what I am, wearing Crocs. And I don't got no socks, wearing Crocs. Hello, Ray Camp. EagleNick does not fish with rocks. I use sinkers now that I'm a man. Now, when I was a little kid, I would tie a rock to my fishing line so it would sink. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, EagleNick grew up in a time when a rock was something that you tied to your fishing line. Ray, you are not abiding by what it says on my community standards. Be civil and be respectful. You have been warned. Yes, sir. Many times Mike tie a stick to the line as a floater. The bigger the stick, the bigger the fish had to be to pull it all the way under. Hey, EagleNick Audits wants to clarify something. EagleNick loves that there crack. You know what I mean, Vern? But I like the kind you poke, not the kind you smoke. And I like that Lord made, not man made. You know what I mean, Vern? There's nothing wrong with a big crack either, as long as you keep your pants pulled up. EagleNick does not use illicit drugs. I do not use prescription drugs. The only thing I ever take is extra strength Tylenol, but not Tylenol that has codeine in it. I am a firm disbeliever in any and all opioid use. Opioids is the most abused drug in the entire world, not just the United States of America. Opioids causes more deaths than anything else, even murder by a firearm or DUI. All I ask of my Creator is He will help me to be the person that He intends me to be, not who I want to be. To act the way He wants me to act, not to act the way I feel like acting. Ray Camp, you just got cracked for 30 minutes as well. Now we will be ending this live stream in less than 22 minutes, right at the 1 hour mark, or a little bit under. EagleNick will be ending the live stream. Oh man, my back is hurting like crap. Hello, Third Coast Gyms. Nope, we are not by the police department. Hello, Bob. Yes, sir. On my Wednesday morning, September the 10th live stream at the 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 20 seconds into the live stream. I gotta set the phone down for a minute, everybody. I had to stand up for a minute. My back's starting to hurt. Well, we really don't have a topic going on right now there, Third Coast Gyms. We are just sitting here chilling like a villain in the shade. We are watching the Hamilton Connector and Walnut Avenue. My back's starting to hurt so bad, it feels like I've been kicked by a mule. Well, we got around 8 minutes left, and I'm going to be ending this here live stream. 18 minutes, not 8 minutes. Sorry about that. I misread and misspoke. Hello, Mewtwo. They had pizza from Little Caesars Pizza at Greater Works of Dalton, Georgia. Good afternoon, Navi. I'd say it is Navi. Hello, Navi. Now, I do have audience on my YouTube channel, Third World Gyms. Be sure to check them out. I also have one video where I get arrested, but I was arrested on my Wednesday, September the 10th live stream. Morning live stream. Boy, it's starting to get hot out here. We're going to set the phone down for a minute and take a drink of this here water. Kirkland. Loud music, y'all. Loud music. All right, that loud music finally got by. Now, I don't know if I'll be doing an evening live stream later or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, I wish I had been here when someone I know was riding down through here and a vehicle pulled out in front of them. I wish I'd have been sitting here then and had caught it on the live stream. That is one reason why I sit in areas like this. Sometimes people will pull out in front of somebody and cause an accident. Hello, Purple Flowers. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. We're coming up on right at 14 minutes or a little bit under. I will be ending the live stream. We are 40 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee, off I-75, Interstate 75. Oregon Ducks, San Diego shout out. What is the Oregon Ducks doing in San Diego, California? You know what I mean, Vern. Hello, Elijah Castine. Ingo Wilkie. Hello, Ingo. Great to see you again. I think it was just cheese pizza. Now, they had pepperoni, but I didn't get it. Danilo Lopez. Hello, how are you doing? Great to see you again. Boy, my back. Hey, I like pepperoni and cheese best of all on pizza. That's really all I need. Oh, EagleNick likes his cheeseburgers plain, just meat, cheese, and bread. I like my hot dogs plain unless it's got some good chili on it. I don't like ketchup or mustard on a hot dog. Hello, Renee Carroll. It depends on what you're wanting to shout out. Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Good afternoon, Alan Cooper. In the very beginning, God made the land, then he made the water and creatures, then he made man. He was born with a passion, love and hate, a restless spirit with a need for a mate. There was something missing, something lost. So he gave women his rib it cost. Good afternoon, Punisher One. Great to see you, brother. I completely understand. Thank you so much for coming back again. You know what I mean, Vern. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick audience loves you all. Hello, the huge bang. Welcome back. Good afternoon, Alyssa. Sweet Alyssa, great to see you again. We still may not be getting them high numbers that we were getting, but we are still getting the cream of the crop, the tippity tip of the tip top. You know what I mean, Vern? It is not about quantity, it's all about quality. But we got less than 9 minutes now, and we'll be ending the live stream. Look, this truck says environmental health. Definitely a government vehicle. Environmental health. Health with the environment. We got a loud vehicles music coming in right here. Now that truck, it just pulled over on the other side of the store, has their music turned up real loud. Hopefully they don't pull up to the gas pumps on this side. I do not say burn, B-U-R-N, I say Vern, V-E-R-N. And that is in tribute to a legend, a awesome individual named Mr. Jim Varney, a.k.a. Ernest P. Worrell. Now, if you use that captions, them captions do not understand my speech. Now, they'll put words that I do not say. When I say Vern, it'll put B-U-R-N. And that's why a lot of people think I talk like an outright hillbilly, because they're not judging me by my speech or my accent. They judge me by what the caption says. Now, I am not responsible for how they write it out. My favorite Ernest movie is Ernest Saves Christmas. But we got less than 6 minutes, and we're going to be ending the live stream. EagleNick would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream this afternoon. Now, before we go, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers. We would like to thank Tika Sammy for that $13.24 super chat. $20. Hello, Brenda. Thank you so much, Miss Brenda. But you can help EagleNick out if you will watch my content on my YouTube channel and allow those ads to play, where EagleNick can receive a few pennies for them ads paid by the advertisers through YouTube. You know what I mean, Vern? When it don't come out your pocket, it can't be all bad. So how about helping out EagleNick and watch that there ad? Hello, Samson 803, Prophetess Angela Johnson. Hello, PJ12. Yes, I do like Adam Sandler. Now, I believe that the album I like best of Adam Sandler is 50 First Dates, his best movie, rather. But we got less than 4 minutes and we will be ending the live stream. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Try not to think of people you do not know as a stranger, but more like a sister or a brother. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and love thy neighbor as thyself. Now that don't just mean the person who is living next to you. That means all of mankind, all of God's creation. Now, EagleNick could have had started memberships over a year ago, but I do not keep any of my content from being able to be freely viewed. I'm not trying to get rich, and I sure don't want to be famous. What I want is our Creator, our country, to be famous. I put all my faith in the Creator, not in any man. EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. Hello, Farmer Jim. Paul Rivers. We're just leaving, brother. Sorry about that. I am EagleNick, and I'm out.